Okay, hi everybody. Meteorologist Joe Rayo did not anticipate to do this late night or late evening short fused update, but I'm doing it because we are going to have ourselves our a rather significant weather event here, a very potentially strong windstorm that is going to be heading in our direction for the midday hours on your Friday. Get ready for some wild winds. If the computer models are correct, we're going to be in line for some pretty strong winds from late morning through early afternoon on Friday. A storm which, as of late evening Thursday, is centered over northern Virginia, is expected to race northeast and rapidly intensify and will reach a position near Poughkeepsie in the lower Hudson Valley. This will be probably sometime around 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. Now, at that time, the central pressure of the storm is expected to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 971 millibars. That is an incredibly low barometric pressure reading. In fact, that comes out to 28.67 inches of mercury, an extremely low pressure reading to be sure. Many of you, I'm sure, have a barometer hanging on the wall in your home or in your office. You might want to look at it right now if you can and take note of where that needle happens to be, because that needle is going to take a big swing downward off to the left over the next 12 to 18 hours. I expect that we're going to be looking at increasingly strong southwesterly winds locally here by about 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, Friday morning, gusting to anywhere from 25 to 50 miles per hour as the storm passes by to our north. Now, when the storm is nearest to us, this could be like noon, 1 o'clock. Don't be surprised. We could see winds gusting in the neighborhood of 50, maybe even 60 miles per hour. And then after 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, a shift in the winds into the west northwest with gusts dropping back or diminishing, if you can call this diminishing, to 25 to 40 miles per hour. So, in short, what we're talking about here is a significant, let me underscore that word, significant wind event. Be prepared for an abrupt increase in the winds, again, by later Friday morning. Now, damaging winds such as these always have the potential to blow down trees, bring down power lines, I'm sorry to say. Scattered to widespread power outages should be anticipated, again, during the late morning to early afternoon hours on Friday. Unsecured loose objects will be blown around. Travel will be difficult, especially in high-profile vehicles. If you're traveling a big rig, let's say on, what would be a good example here? The Amvets Bridge over the Croton Reservoir in the lower Hudson Valley. You ever travel on that? You ever travel on that during a strong wind event? Hold on to that steering wheel. If you're going on one of the bigger bridges, one of the larger bridges in the tri-state area, like the Whitestone and Throgs Neck, the RFK Bridge, again, hold on to that steering wheel if you're traveling in a high-profile vehicle or big truck. It's going to be tough out there for a few hours tomorrow. If possible, remain in the lower levels of your home during the windstorm. Avoid windows. Use caution if you must drive. Again, I wouldn't want to suggest doing much in the way of commuting while the winds are at their fiercest late morning to early afternoon hours on Friday. What more can I possibly add except be safe, be extra cautious? Again, it's a very potent wind event that I think is going to occur here for a few hours around the midday hours, around lunchtime on Friday. So we will end the stream right here. I hope that all of you heed our warning. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to my Joe Rayo weather channel here on YouTube. Tell everybody about that, because when we have events such as this coming up tomorrow, we want to get the word out as quickly and as expeditiously as possible. And we're going to use both this YouTube channel, and we're also going to be using my Facebook page, Joe Rayo Weather on Facebook. We also have a worded update and also a map to show you what we're talking about. Again, a very potent storm passing near Poughkeepsie around early afternoon tomorrow, buffeting this area with a few hours of very strong winds, and there could be quite a few problems, power outages and the like. So be extra careful tomorrow, and we'll keep an eye on it for you. Again, this is meteorologist Joe Rayo. I'm not going to go to the chat board here because I want to make this a short fused update. And thank you again for watching. Spread the word, point everybody in the direction of this channel on YouTube to get the latest updates here. and we'll all see what happens. We'll prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Have a good one.